Bonjour my friends, I'm Frankie and welcome to Club Foodie. Another Thanksgiving went by and we survived. Now we have to deal with that big pile of turkey meat sitting in the fridge. I don't mind because I repurpose it to make other tasty recipes like turkey tetrazzini, turkey croquettes, turkey zucchini boats, and more, as well as this one, my creamy leftover turkey soup. Velvety, delish, and well seasoned, this soup is loaded with deliciousness. It's a great way to use up your leftover meat. So let's get cooking. In a large pot over medium heat, we'll add 1 tablespoon of butter as well as olive oil. When it starts sizzling, we'll add yellow onions, carrots, and celery, which is called mirepoix, and we'll season with ground sea salt. We'll saute the ingredients for 10 minutes. A few minutes later, we'll add red peppers and saute for 4 minutes or until the ingredients are mostly tender. Instead of making a roux at first when we started and then add our vegetables, what we'll do is to add a couple more tablespoons of butter and then sprinkle the flour directly on top. We'll reduce the heat to medium-low and stir constantly until the ingredients are nicely coated and the flour is cooked, about 3 minutes. We're basically creating a light roux and it won't make any lumps. You'll see. By the way, this method is called Singer. To this, we'll add pressed garlic, followed by dry basil, then dried thyme leaves, dried chopped rosemary, and red pepper flakes. We'll quickly saute everything for only 30 seconds before adding the broth, and then we can increase the heat to high. What we just did before pouring in the broth is what I call the danger zone. If your heat is too high or you're not stirring constantly, the ingredients might burn. So it's super important to follow the directions to a T. After stirring and scraping the bottom of the pot, we'll drop in our potatoes and add a large bay leaf. We'll bring to a boil, then reduce the heat to medium and simmer for 20 minutes or until the potatoes are tender. When the spots are done, we'll ladle in some of the broth, just a little, and add it to the heavy cream before whisking. We're basically tempering the cream. Sometimes the heavy cream can be finicky. It can separate and curdle. So to prevent this from happening, we simply temper it before incorporating it into the soup. By the way, the cream has been out on the counter for the last 45 minutes, so it's not super cold. So after a few ladles, we'll set aside for now. Next, we'll add our cooked turkey meat, cut into small pieces, and stir well before adding some frozen peas and tempered heavy cream. Of course, we'll mix everything together, increase the heat to medium-high, and bring it to a low boil. We'll then reduce to medium, simmer gently for 5 minutes or until the peas are cooked and the meat is heated through. We'll taste and adjust the seasoning if needed and sprinkle on some fresh chopped parsley before serving. And my friends, this is our creamy leftover turkey soup. So comforting and delicious, this satisfying recipe is a great way to enjoy your turkey leftovers. I hope you give it a try soon and be sure to visit clubfoodie.com for ingredient amounts, directions, and more info. Until next time, my friends, bon appétit!